So what exercises can you do with your boot on? Well, actually, there's an awful lot you can still do. Leg extension is a great exercise you can do with the boot on, and it's perfectly safe even if you've ruptured your Achilles. A hamstring curl exercise is a great exercise to keep your lower leg strong, and there's no problem doing this if you've got a boot on. This is perfectly safe following an Achilles rupture, but it is important that you do this with the advice and attention of a medical professional. You can even use the leg press. You can do double leg to start with, and you can even progress to single leg. You can even use an exercise bike, but we would advise that you push through the heel when you carry out this activity. This is a great way of keeping your cardiovascular fitness during your rehab and recovery. Even with the boot on, you can still do your squatting exercises, and we would advise that you start with a box squat, like we're showing you here. A double leg bridge exercise with the boot on is an excellent way of strengthening your glutes and your hamstrings during the rehab phase. You can start double leg, and then you can progress even onto a single leg exercises with the boot on. To work your core during the rehab phase, you can do a simple sit-up as we're showing you here. With the boot on, you can still carry out a side plank exercise, making sure that you're weight bearing through just the knee and not the foot. To progress this, you can also lift the top knee, and that will also help to work your abductor muscles of your hip. You can still carry out a plank exercise with the boot on, but make sure that you're just putting the weight through the knee and not the foot. You can progress this exercise by also lifting onto your hands, trying to keep your core as stable as possible. This is a great way of strengthening your core during the rehab phase following your Achilles rupture. If you have a gym ball, you can also carry out a bridging exercise with a hamstring curl. This is a difficult exercise, so certainly start double leg and you can progress onto a single leg exercise, but it is quite difficult. A banded walk is a really useful exercise for strengthening the hip abductors during the rehab phase. This is sometimes known as a crab walk.